We're with Coach Julie Heisey and senior Suzanna Ohlsen and Maddey Pflaumer here at the NCAA West Regional Basketball Tournament. Falcons came up a little short tonight, 90-74 against Cal Poly Pomona in the semifinals. Coaches, talk about the game a little bit, some general thoughts from you. It was 22 lead changes until that last few minutes.
Well, before I talk about the game, I just have to say, Sue just made my day because she waved. Right now our hearts are broken, but I like to see Susanna giving a little wave because that's what she does. We came up against a very formidable opponent, and we knew Pomona was good, and I felt like, it was punch and counter punch, and they, first half we really struggled. They were getting a lot of layups, and I felt like the second half we came out and I thought we picked it up defensively, and I was excited about that, and we were able to get some shots inside, and I just thought we competed really hard, and it was great. We had that run. We were able to press and make some mistakes, and we had a run, and then, I think part of the game of basketball, it's a game of mistakes sometimes, but we had the flow, and then we just weren't able to make some shots, and then there was a couple calls where it's like, is it a charge or a block, or is it a call or a no call, and it changes the flow. And I mean, I'm not trying to blame anybody, but those are parts of things I've coached long enough, and I can still remember back at different times in big games at tournaments where, okay, was that call a block or a charge? It's a one-on-one for the other team, and it changes momentum. And I think, we were doing great, but there was 3 calls in a row, and then we weren't able to make shots, and they got layups. And, hats off to Pomona. They've been to the Final Four, and they found ways to win, and they were able to make a lot of layups. And I think we have great shooters, and we took a lot of good shots tonight, but they just weren't falling.
Maddey, Coach mentioned inside. I mean, you're battling a couple of big girls down there, and I just talk about what that was like. You still got 14 points out of the deal, and
awesome.
And played tough down there. What was it like battling down there tonight?
It was about an impact of getting hit by a truck every time, so it was great. It was really fun. But I like physical games, so it was fun. It was just a lot of work, and so I think, our post did as the best job that they could have, and they gave everything out there. So I don't have very much negative to say. Other than that, we left it all out there, and they just are bigger bodied.
Okay.
Well, I want to say I thought Maddey did a great job because she needed to take it to him, and she had such a great tournament yesterday, and she had a lot of great shots inside, and I was proud. She made some hard shots, and that was good.
So talk about some of the defensive changes. There was a point in the second half when you guys just started trapping and really double teaming in, and just talk about that a little bit and the thought process that went into that.
Yeah, so we put in our full court press, and it was just really high energy, and our back line was playing fantastically. They were really reading the passes, and so we were able to get a few steals out of that and transition them into buckets on the other end. So that was a lot of fun and did give us a lot of momentum. Unfortunately, we did end up getting some fouls in the zone and had to pull back a little bit at the end. But
And even about the last 3 or 4 minutes, it seemed like the game was still in reach. Did it feel that way out there to you?
It did, and I don't want to point fingers, just like Coach said, but we definitely didn't get any calls our way near the end, and that definitely changes things when the other team's being sent to the line on every single possession, and we're getting smashed to the floor and won't get a foul. But not pointing any fingers, but yeah.
Okay. Maddey, 22-7, obviously not a way to end it tonight, but still 22-7 for the year. Let's talk about that a little bit, and especially what you 4 seniors did as a group out there.
Yeah, I think it's just a testament to the hard work that we put in the preseason as a team, and just the leadership of the seniors. I think this team, as I've said before, is really unique, and we're not only close off the court, but on the court we just have this connection and work ethic that I think shows in our record. And so, it's not the way I wanted it to end, but I couldn't have been prouder of our team today.
And Sue, how about you? Just again, looking back at 22-7 and getting this far to the last 32 in the country, still playing.
Yeah, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I've been so blessed to be able to work alongside these 3 other seniors, and honestly, the rest of the team as well. We just have a fantastic group of girls, and we do have amazing chemistry on and off the court. And you can definitely see that translated into our play. It is unfortunate that our season got cut short, but we did have a great season, and it was cool to make it back to the national tournament. And we have some memories that we're going to take with us for a very long time, like beating, sweeping Western, Simon Fraser on the road and at home. and coming back from a deficit at Montana State Billings to beat them, we've had some amazing highlights in this season, and I want to take away from those at all.
And Julie, how about you? Again, 22 wins with this group here, and again, some big ones, and as far as you got in this tournament.
Well, having coached 19 years, you don't realize how hard it is to win 20 games. And especially when it's a 26-game season, you can't make many mistakes, and our conference is good. And I felt really proud of our team. This is our first in-region loss, outside of conference. And to beat all of the teams that we played out of conference this year, except for Pomona, I think is a great testimony. And I'm just proud of our team. I think part of being good is being consistent, and that starts every day with your leadership. And our seniors were really consistent day in and day out, and everybody just followed. But I think for us to get to the national tournament was a big deal. For us to win a game at the national tournament, I think, is a big deal. I was super impressed with the way we played our first half yesterday. I thought our defense and our togetherness and seeing kids just rise up was amazing. And today, we did a lot of things really, really well. And right now, the loss hurts. But I think when a couple weeks from now, we're going to be able to say, remember all the good things. And this is an amazing group of young women. We have a great staff, and we accomplished a lot.